Welcome back to Dell's Raceway Park. We're moments away from the green flag in the race for the gold-silver 125. Jana's caught up with our fast qualifier and with the hottest driver on the tour.
Jeff Kendall, fast qualifier here at Dell's Raceway Park. You're a guy who's obviously won here a lot, won some track championships. What's the key to getting around this place?
Well, there's a lot of sweet spots on this track that I've learned over time, but getting around here, you just got to be smooth.
With the invert, of course, you start a little deeper in the field. What's it going to take to get towards the front?
Well, the last time we were here, we were starting on the outside the second row, got put to the back, and still come up and took fifth. So if there's an outside groove, if people start using it, we'll be fine here.
I'm here with Steve Carlson, winner of the last race, and actually 3 races so far this year in the ASA Midwest Tour, and you won the last race here at Wisconsin Dells. How's the car today?
Well, I have a pretty good car. These guys put syrup or something down on this racetrack and made it really, I don't know, it's kind of goofy, but it's kind of goofy for everybody. But I think I got a pretty good car.
We didn't see the outside used a lot in that first race. Is that something that cars are going to need to do, you're going to need to do tonight to win?
Well, I saw some guys in that second fast heat there, and they were using the top groove. So that's probably where we'll have to be tonight.
26 cars will do battle for 125 laps with a break after 75 laps for crews to do work on the cars. We'll turn them loose with Illinois racer Dan Lensing in the 18 and Minnesota's Nick Panitsky in the 22, leading the field to green. The inside is the preferred line here, and it's Lensing making it work down low to take the lead. It's Lensing. Frank Cryer now second in the 99, and bronze race winner Steve Carlson up to third as the field battles for position all the way down the line. And a lead change as Cryer takes the top spot away from Lensing, with Carlson following the 99 car to take over the second spot. Can Cryer hold off Steve Carlson, whose 3 wins and 6 starts make him the hottest driver on the ASA Midwest Tour? Behind the leaders, that's Steve Holzhausen up to third in the 97. Holzhausen ran second in the bronze race to Carlson earlier this year. Farther back in fourth, it's Blake Brown coming off a fine showing at Hawkeye Downs Speedway in Iowa. And we're under caution as Kyle Kalmus in the 9 and Jonathan Island's 77 car are involved in turn 1. Back to green flag racing, and it's Cryer, Carlson, Holzhausen, cagey veterans chasing a driver trying to win the biggest race of his career. The battle for fifth has Lensing trying to hold off Chris Wimmer in the 52 and Mark Estwine's blue and white 71. Farther back, fast qualifier Jeff Kendall is battling to try to get to the front. Wimmer makes his move on Lensing, putting the 52 into 5th place. And the leaders are in traffic. One mistake and Cryer can not only lose the lead but drop behind both Carlson and Holzhausen. Veterans very experienced in working traffic. But we're at the 75 lap mark, and it's Frank Cryer holding down the top spot. We're under caution, and Jana's caught up with our leaders.
Frank Cryer, leader here at the break. You took the lead at about lap 7. You stayed up front. You knew you were going to have a good car. How good is it?
Actually, the car is awesome all day. It's been really good. I've been just trying to keep the car, under control, and as far as not beating it up too bad. And we're not. Like I said, I feel like we got a pretty good car here. Saving it about a 10th. Just trying to baby it a little bit. Steve gets a little close. My spotter tells me a car length back or half a car length back. I speed it up a little bit. So I'm going between 13.8s and 13.9s on the time. So I feel real good.
To have something for those guys in front of you for the last 50 laps?
I hope so. I don't really know if Steve's, well, he'll probably fix his car too, but he doesn't really look as on as what he was last time, so I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. It's a crapshoot.
Thanks a lot, Steve. Good luck. Blake Brown running in 4th. You're able to hang with those top 3 cars. How's your car and any big changes here at the break?
The car was real good that first run. We were able to stay with those guys. I was just trying to save my stuff. We're making some adjustments here to make sure I can keep the right rear under it and have something for them there at the end.
Do you think you were going to have anything for those 3 guys? I mean, you got some veterans up there in front of you.
Yeah, they're definitely a bunch of good guys. Hopefully these adjustments will work out the way we're hoping, and hopefully I'll have something for them.
Thanks a lot, Blake. Good luck.
75 laps in, 50 to go. We're back with an old-fashioned shootout from Dell's Raceway Park after this. Welcome back to Dells Raceway Park. It's Frank Cryer with the lead, Steve Carlson in second, and Steve Holzhausen third. That's been the order most of the race. Now there are less than 50 laps to go. Frank Cryer has a lot of laps here, once involved in the track itself. But Steve Carlson and Steve Holzhausen have raced here for more than a quarter century each. Behind the leaders, Chris Wimmer makes the pass on Blake Brown for fourth place. Farther back, Nathan Hosley, leading the series point standings, gets by Jeff Kendall's 0-0. The leaders are in traffic, and this is getting intense. Tim Schendel in the 21 is in no man's land. Cryer and Carlson make it 3 wide. Carlson looks to take the lead. They're really battling. Cryer will manage to hold on to the top spot. And Chris Wimmer is up to third. He's right there in position to challenge the leaders. The laps are winding down in this memorable battle at DRP. And we're under caution. Last chance race winner Jacob Gady's involved in the 72 car. On the restart, it's Cryer bringing the field to green. And trouble. It's Wimmer and Carlson. Contact between second and third place. And a close call for Steve Holzhausen. We're under yellow once again. Carlson is headed to the pits, Wimmer to the back of the pack. Back to green flag racing, and it's Cryer with the lead. Holzhausen now second, Mark Eswine third, and Nathan Hosley up to fourth. We're on the last lap, and Frank Cryer will take the biggest win of his racing career at his home track. The race for the gold-silver 125 at Dells Raceway Park. Jana's down in victory lane.
Frank Cryer gets his first ever ASA Midwest Tour win. Frank, how does it feel?
I'll tell you what, awesome. I'm so excited, you know, to do it at in my own house. I'm pretty excited. Like I said, we worked years, I'll say, to get back at it. Everybody kind of wondered where we're at, and it wasn't about 4 or 5 weeks ago I was here, and a fan came up to me, and they're like, "There's the Frank, the old Frank we remember." It's nice to be back. I'll tell you, this thing is really good. At that second half, when I was talking to you guys earlier, I thought we're solid, and then also the car got really, really loose. I thought I left your tire or something, but no, the car is really good. I'm excited. This is a great group to race with, and man, I beat Steve Holzhausen, Steve Carlson. I mean, really good, tough competitors. Real happy.
I was just going to ask you that. I mean, you took the lead on lap 7, and you never looked back, and you had some really good drivers right in your rear view mirror. What was it like to stay in front of them?
You know, how many times has Steve Carlson been behind someone and just goes ahead and takes the lead? And I mean, we beat him, and that's exciting for me. Like I said, it's neat that, like I said, playing in the sandbox when I was a little kid and out here watching them guys race, him, Steve Holzhausen, and that whole group. And I'm just happy that we won one. And like I said, we know we can win races. We got the cars and the equipment to do it. We got an awesome sponsor with Culver's. It's just great that we got a good car and can win races.
Thanks a lot, Frank. Congratulations, Frank Cryer, his first ASA MT victory.
Thanks, Jana. You can decide for yourself if this is a David against Goliath story, but one thing we do know, Steve Carlson had won 3 of the 6 ASA Midwest Tour events he'd entered coming into this race, and this win is the biggest of Frank Cryer's career. Up next, the Midwest Tour heads to Wisconsin International Raceway for the Dixieland 150, featuring Kevin Harvick and Ron Hornaday. I'm Bill Holland, along with Jana Jurkovic. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on the ASA Midwest Tour. The ASA Quick Trip Midwest Tour is presented by Echo Outdoor Power Equipment. Special thanks to Hype Energy Drink and to LemonStop.com. Next tour stop, August 4th, Wisconsin International Raceway, the Dixieland 150. Among the entries, Kevin Harvick and Ron Hornaday.